PC gaming is on the rise, there is no doubt about it. Everything that we are seeing these days really seems to point in that direction. Consoles are just kind of losing their spark that they once had, and PCs are just becoming more attractive now than ever. It's really tempting to buy one these days versus an Xbox or a PlayStation, because you can do a lot more with it. And I always just assumed that every first world country is reflecting this trend. PC gaming is rising, and that is that. Well, it turns out that's not necessarily true, at least in Japan. You see, in the last 10 years, it actually turns out that PC gaming has gone down by quite a lot. Now, this is being reported by Automaton. It says Japan's PC gaming population has decreased by 3 million in the past decade, which apparently was suggested by a study by Famitsu. Yeah, they do quite a bit of research on stuff like this, so this is something called the Famitsu Game Hakusho. This is something that comes out once a year. So this was the 2025 edition. It looks like the 2024 data, because everything is kind of a year back when looking at research, of course. They're not going to have data from the current year. And it looks like they compare it to the 2015 issue of the Famitsu Game Hakusho, and that looked at 2014. So basically, it's comparing 2024 to 2014, the past decade. You know, what has changed? Now, it says, while the number of active PC gamers did increase slightly in 2024 compared to the previous year's 14.45 million, this remains well below figures from 2015. So actually, in the past 10 years, yeah, as it says at the very end there, PC gaming decreased by 3 million. It basically went from 17.5 million players to 14.5 million players. In that same time span, console gaming actually increased by 3 million, went from 26 million to 29 million, and mobile gaming just absolutely blew up. It increased by, I don't even know how much, I think 28 million if I'm doing the math right. It went from 14 million players to 42 million players. Now, obviously, that is huge with mobile gaming, but it's clear that it's not just because of mobile gaming that there was a decrease in PC gaming, because as I said, in the same decade, console gaming actually went up by the same amount that PC gaming decreased. Now, it says the reasons for this long-term shift are not clear-cut. While PC gaming's visibility in Japan has undoubtedly grown through the rise of Steam, other factors such as the popularity of mobile gaming may be influencing player preferences. Yeah, but that's not all that it is, as I said, because console gaming went up. One of my thoughts I had initially when I saw this article was maybe the population of Japan. There's always that in the news, that the population of Japan is decreasing. But when you look at it in the past year, it's not by much, not by as significant of an amount as what we get from a decrease in PC gaming. So in 2015, the population was 127 million, and in 2025, it was 121 million. I did the math, and that is about a 3% decrease in the past 10 years for the population. Compare that to the decrease in PC gaming in the past 10 years, that decrease was about 17%. So it's not just mobile gaming, and it's not just the decrease in population. So what is it? I really don't know. I mean, that's not a question that I'm going to give you the answer to right now. I really don't know, and the article basically admits that they don't know right now. It does say, that last sentence there, these figures are not mutually exclusive as many users play on more than one platform. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. There are people who are PC and console gamers, or they dip their toes in all three, PC, console, and mobile. For platforms like Steam and for PC gaming, just in general, this is a big concern. Why is this happening? Maybe there will be more research as to the why. It will be very interesting to see what the actual explanation really is.